Hey, are you wondering how well you're doing with your bookkeeping? Maybe you're at a total loss of where to begin, and maybe you're not sure how well you're actually doing. You just need to know the next steps to take. During a bookkeeping strength assessment, I work with business owners one-on-one for about 30 minutes and identify what their next step needs to be. I'll lead the conversation by asking some open-ended questions and then ask 10 laser-focused questions so I can pinpoint exactly what you should do next and how strong you are with your bookkeeping. Business owners find this to be the boost of confidence they need to tackle their bookkeeping head-on. To get on my calendar for a free session, you can email me at lydia@dacbalance.com or message me on Instagram at lydia.miller.mba. Now on with the show. Hey there, my name is Lydia Miller, and I want you to be successful with your numbers no matter what stage of business you're in. This podcast will help you do just that. Learn about doing your bookkeeping yourself, outsourcing your bookkeeping successfully to a professional, and understanding your numbers and the story they're telling. We can avoid the overwhelm and continue creating a business we love to run. Welcome back to the podcast. Throughout the month of December, I'm sharing ways that I prepared for 2020 and systems and processes that I put in place in 2019 that make me feel really good about how productive that I can be in 2020. In 2019, I really focused on finding things that work for me and ignoring things that don't, even if it works for everyone else. So for some people, certain types of technology work great for them, and it was a struggle for me to use. And I decided to let go of those things and to only focus on systems that keep me productive. And that's what I want to talk about today. Something that I let go of that wasn't working for me, and that was QuickBooks Online. Now, to recap the last few years, I learned how to do bookkeeping on QuickBooks Desktop. And I learned the system, loved the system, got familiar with it, worked in it every day for a couple years. And when I decided to start my own bookkeeping business, one of the big pushes was to move to QuickBooks Online and to encourage every single client to do that as well. So that's what I did. I put my clients on QBO and my own books on QBO. And I just never found my groove with it, honestly. I still had a few clients holding on to the desktop version, which I was secretly happy about. And I continued to struggle with QBO functioning, functionality-wise. I honestly just hated it. And I know that QuickBooks Online is improving. I know that maybe I could have solved these problems if I had dug a little deeper. But the way that it's laid out and how it consistently changes and how reports weren't as direct and customized as I preferred just really irritated me. I got to the point where I didn't even want to go in and look at my numbers because I just didn't like the program that much. So in September, I decided to switch back to QuickBooks Desktop, and it took me 2 days to input, reconcile, customize everything starting from January 1st, 2018. But I did it and it felt great. And I can finally look at reports the way that I want to, have the tabs open the way I want, and not be worried about the internet not working. Don't worry, I do keep a backup since it's on my computer now. And I know that bookkeepers absolutely love the online version of QuickBooks, but I just decided that I didn't, and that had to be okay. I don't have to be in love with the system just because everyone else is, especially people that are in my industry. I also don't think it's a bad accounting system for other business owners to have. It's just not one that I want to use personally. And thankfully, my clients are on desktop, so I don't really have to use it. So, and that's not to say if you're on, online right now, and if it works for you, don't change it. Don't worry about that. It's great technology. It really can do a lot. I don't know. I just don't like it. So my encouragement is this. Don't think you have to love something just because it's the big push in your industry. The world is moving cloud-based, and I get that. And it's easier to log in if you have multiple people working in the system, and I get that too. But if it's not working, and if you aren't looking at it, and if you're consistently frustrated with it, then do what's best for you and find a system that works and that you want to look at and stay productive. I was not productive with QuickBooks Online, and I am productive with QuickBooks Desktop. I decided that productivity is more important than fitting in with the rest of the accounting industry. And so next week, I'm going to talk about other things that I let go of in 2019, but this was by far the biggest one. Until then, I'll hopefully be snuggling a newborn and enjoying this new season of life. I would be honored to work with you. To get started, you can email me at lydia@dacbalance.com with the problem that you're having, and we can discuss the best way to get to a solution in a bookkeeping strength assessment call. And it might mean for you that you stay online if you're already there, or it might mean finding another system if you just aren't using it. And if you're ready to use your numbers to help your business, please subscribe so that you will be notified when the next episode drops. I would love to connect with you. You can find me on Instagram at lydia.miller.mba and always by email lydia@dacbalance.com. So until next time, go and make it happen.